First things first then, who won the golf the other day?
There was a bandit in the room and his name was Michael Smith. Shot a round of 83 and his team took it hands down.
Yeah, did he play it down a bit, play down his golfing talents and then turn up and he was a bit of a McIlroy?
I think there might have been a couple of little white lies in there about what his handicap was, but he's a good golfer, Smudge, and I know Grant McCann still ain't got over it, so they'll be arguing for the rest of the week.
A good day though, and a nice way to sort of get the team spirit buzzing ahead of the trip to Oldham.
Yeah, it was. It was an excellent day, and I know the players really enjoyed it. I know the sponsors really enjoyed it, but it was also a chance for everyone to mix together and mingle and thank the sponsors for everything that they've done, and also be part of that. So all round, it was a great day, and even the injured boys come around and drove the buggies for the rest of the lads. So the whole team was involved, and it was a good day.
Is there a bit of a feeling that you personally don't want this season to end because you've been in now since February, just got your feet under the table, and the campaign's coming to a close? Would you like a few more games?
Give me another 14 games all day long. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a fantastic time. We're going into the game against Oldham, unbeaten in the last 4. We'll be looking to make it 5 and give ourselves some momentum at the end of the season. So yeah, it has been really good. Our stats will tell you that with the points that we've picked up in the time that we've been here in the last 13 games, if that's been spread over the course of a 46-game season, we'd have 74 and we'd be sitting 5th comfortably in a playoff place. So for me, yeah, I would have loved another 14 games because I think with this group we could have had a real push and a real go at it. So yeah, I would love it for it not to end, but unfortunately it will do this Sunday.
But of course the hope for you is that you'll have another 46 league games plus some cup matches to manage next season. That's what you're hoping for, that's what your intention is.
Well, that's exactly what we're preparing for, and Sunday will be the last game of this campaign. We'll be wanting to finish it strongly. We've still got the chance of finishing 7th in the league. We said that we wanted to finish as high as we possibly could and with the maximum amount of points, but most importantly with some real momentum going into next year that we can carry forward into pre-season and then into the start of the campaign. So we'll want to finish strongly, we'll want to finish in the right way, but most importantly we'll be focused on Oldham and what we need to do to achieve the maximum points available.
So far, has the job been largely what you expected it to be?
Yeah, it has, very much so. It's been exactly the same as what I've done previously, but with better players, and the players have responded really well to the coaching and what we've been doing on the training ground. But most importantly, they've reacted in the right way on a game day. We've picked up some fantastic performances and that have ended in some fantastic results. And we've tweaked things tactically, and I've experimented a little bit. I've tried some things out, and sometimes they've worked and sometimes they haven't. But I think as a manager, I think anyone who knows me, I'll be brave, I'll be brash, I'll be bullish in my decisions. But I only make those decisions because I want to win games. And that's the minimum expectation that I expect of all of my players, and the players have bought into that, and they've been fantastic to work with so far.
Absolute thriller, wasn't it, on Saturday? Real spectacle. I guess you'll be hoping for something similar. You like your attacking football, the chairman likes his attacking football, and you want to go to Oldham and carry on with that goal-scoring threat. Yeah,
it was a thriller. I think it was a coupon buster for a few people who might have cashed out a little bit too early. But for me, it was the exciting football. I think that everyone's craving back at London Road. We were very open with our team selection. It meant that we did forsake some of our defensive structure in how we play. But listen, we added goals to it, and Connor Washington back in full, Michael Boswick scoring goals as he did at the weekend were phenomenal. The one that he hit the post for Connor's first one. So yeah, that's what we want to see. That's what the fans want to see. It's the entertainment business, and we want to continue that. I think away from home we might be a little bit different, but definitely at London Road we need to bring that flair and entertainment back.
Some similarities between yourselves and Oldham. Obviously they've got a caretaker in at the moment who's hoping to get the job longer term, Dean Holden, former posh man, although they've been on a bit of a tricky run, 7 now without a win. What do you make of it?
Listen, they're a strong side. They're a good side. We know what we're going to expect. Definitely not going to read into that too much. But we're going to be focusing on ourselves. We've done our homework on Oldham, and we know how they're going to play, and we know what they're going to do, and we know the strengths that they've got in their side, and we also know the weaknesses that we want to exploit. But the main thing for us is going to be to really make sure that we focus on continuing this goal spree that we set off on Saturday. We need to be scoring more goals and keeping our informed players in form, ready for next year. So we'll be having a look at that, and listen, hopefully it will be a good end to the season for us.
I think Dean was here between 05 and 07. Was there any overlap there? Do you cross his path at all?
No. Dean was a good player here. Done an excellent job. He was very, very solid in everything that he done. But listen, for us, I really hope for him that he gets his job at Oldham and gets his opportunity, because of I think there's a lot of young up and coming managers that are worthy of that chance, and what they need is that opportunity, and Oldham have shown that. They give an opportunity to Lee Johnson, who's now moved on to Barnsley, albeit in the same league. I'm not sure that it's a step up going from there, but Dean will be one that I think deserves a great chance, and hopefully we'll win the game on Saturday and he'll still get it.
De Silva Lopez came in for his debut, didn't he, on Saturday? Johnny Edwards got another run up front, did really well actually when he came on. Are you going to put the younger elements in again this weekend, do you think? Is the temptation to leave them in there, see what they can do away from home, or because it's an away match, you need to just make it a bit more solid, do you think?
Well, listen, we'll be quite open. We have a similar squad available to what we had on Saturday. Those players, I think, have earned the right to be in and around the group, and it's now going to be down to them whether they play. I think there's every chance that Leo could get another start. I think there's every chance that Johnny could get a start, because I thought when he came on, he was a threat. His pace and his power in behind was excellent, but again, also we've got strong performers throughout. So the good thing for us is we've got a number of options. We've got a number of different tactics and tweaks that we can make to the game. But most importantly, we want to get our creative players on the pitch, the ones that are going to open teams up and most importantly score goals for us.
You often see young players coming into men's football, if you like, and be sort of out-muscled and pushed off the ball easy. Not so with young Johnny. Came on and certainly looked up to the physical challenge, which is an important side of it, of course.
Johnny can definitely cope with that side of things and the physical element of the game. The bit that he needs to do now is he needs to show that after the 30 minutes that we gave him the other day, that he can do that now consistently for 90. And he's a striker, and he'll get judged by how many goals he scores, and we know he's done that in the youth team, so we'll need to see that transfer from there into the first team, which I believe that he's definitely capable of doing, and playing alongside Connor Washington, who's got 4 in the last 3, I think can only help him, because of Connor's experience will be excellent for him, and Johnny's youthfulness hopefully will brush off and create some more opportunities for us. So it could be quite an exciting front pair.
A sad week for the club with the passing of an absolute posh legend in Chris Turner, and you mentioned to me when I spoke to you earlier in the week that you really wanted to get 3 points to kind of dedicate to him. Is that a message you'll be giving to the players again before you go out there on Sunday?
I will indeed. It's been an extremely sad week for the football club. Someone who was the captain, a leader, the manager, then went on to be the owner and chairman of our football club, will leave his legacy behind, but we'll be hoping that we can get these 3 points this weekend, so we can dedicate them to Chris and the great work that he done at our football club.
And just looking at the A-backs, people were leaving shirts and flowers and that kind of thing, a fitting tribute to the man, and just showed the strength of feeling really for Chris from posh supporters.
Well, it shows the fond memories that he's left, and he's touched a lot of people's hearts in his time here at the football club, and I think it's fantastic for the players, the supporters, and the football club to show those tributes, and I think it just shows what a monumental person that he was to this club.
Yeah, and hopefully 3 points, as you say, in his honour. And how are you looking squad-wise? You say it's a similar squad to to Saturday? No more fresh injuries or anything like that?
No, no more fresh injuries. Not as we stand. We'll be training on Friday, training on Saturday before we travel to Oldham Saturday afternoon. But as we stand, no, we'll have pretty much our full quota, barring John Taylor, Jack Baldwin, and Jermaine Anderson.
And if it could be a top 7 finish, that would be, I think, an 8-place improvement from when you took over. Which, well, I mean, that's for your CV and to show to the chairman ahead of your interview. That's something to shout about, isn't it?
Well, it's been the longest public interview I think anyone's ever seen. He is there for everybody to see. And if I'm honest, I've quite enjoyed it. I have enjoyed the pressures. I've enjoyed the ups. I've enjoyed getting back up from the downs when it's been tough. But when you come into work with a group of players here, and you come to this training ground, and you get to go to the Abax Stadium for the main part of your weekly job, then listen, I always wake up with a smile on my face, and I never worry or moan about going to work. So I've really, really enjoyed it, and long may it continue.